Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. Sorry for the wait. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate it. Happy Monday to you all. How are you doing? It was a big scramble just now. The wife needed help getting the kids sorted for bed because we just got in what 25 minutes ago, and they were running around like lunatics, and they need to get in their pajamas, get their teeth brushed, and that. And it's only fair that I help as much as I can because, of course, I'm going to be here until 11 o'clock with you lot. And she's going to have to keep an eye on them. So I've got to do what I can just to make things a bit easier for her. But I hope you're all well. And I'm back. Hooray! Let's get our fancy lights on, shall we? Woo! YouTuber! He's a Twitcher, content creator with his fancy LED lights. Ooh. There we go. I feel less naked now. So let me know in the chat how you doing, what you've been up to, and all that stuff. Start the stream and sort of you're boiling the water in a pan. Hello, Mr. Bunker. Nice to see you about. Normally you don't turn up, stranger. Stranger danger. Let's do a little roll call, shall we? So starting right at the top, we got Wolfenstone. How you doing? Hope you're well. Oh, and we got raided by Retired 11B. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh shit. You raided in and I made you wait. I'm so sorry. Oh well, fuck it. I hope you had a great stream if you're still about, and there we go. Hope you're well. Happy affiliate anniversary. Well, is it my affiliate anniversary? I don't know, but if it is, woohoo! Yay! It's been a year since we've been affiliate. I think it's about this time, isn't it? And I couldn't have done it without you lot, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. You're all wonderful, beautiful babes. Yeah, a year affiliated on Twitch. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's not too bad. Not too bad. And I think we cracked 400 followers just before the little break as well. So that's awesome too. So hello, Bunker. Hope you're well. Void Captain Bazooka, how you doing? I hope you're well. Who else is in the chat? Let me know if you're still there. Everybody. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I just quietly watch in the background. Buzzer does a great job. He does do a great job. So does Waylando as well. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point. But he probably just expected me to be late. So, you know, that's fair enough. So, yeah, I hope you're well. So, it's been a busy week. So, what was it? We had a spontaneous booking for a camping trip. It's called Woodlands something or other. It's in Dartmouth. It's a really nice place actually. So it's a big old camping field, you know, tents and caravan pitches and stuff like that. They don't have the caravans, you bring your own, right? But they got a theme park attached to it, okay? And it boasts it's the biggest in the Devon region. And it's beautiful countryside. It's a wonderful place to drive through. Yeah, the kids had a great time at the theme park because it's designed to be an all year round, all weather kind of theme park. So there's tons of outdoor stuff you can do, but there's also tons of indoor stuff you can do as well. And because it is basically you are paying a couple of quid for a pitch, and then the rest is going to be tickets for the theme park, which, you know, it all gets rolled into one price. It cost us, what was it, for a 2-night stay with all, you know, access to everything. Um, it was just over 100 quid. I mean, which ain't too bad. So yeah, the kids enjoyed it. They had fun, um, and it was like a little birthday prezi for the youngster who's turning 6 on Wednesday. So you know, very exciting time. And yeah, there was rides. There was like a toboggan, you know, like the little one where you're sitting on that little plastic seat with the brake handle, and you just go down the big old curvy slides. That was good fun. They had water slides with little dinghies in them, and you know, like rocking ship and up and down things. Then they had a big indoor soft play. The place was huge. It was like the size of a warehouse. The soft play just went on and on and on forever, with huge like dive down slides, you know. And they also had some fair rides inside the building as well. One of which, yeah, you know that like the ring of, you know, like you get the seats facing both ways and they go up and then they just drop. They had one like a mini version of those inside there, but it went up through the well, like the gap between all the levels. So on all 3 levels, you could see people just go and then just drop through while you're having your lunch, which was good fun. Um, and you know they had like birds of prey and stuff like that, and yeah, there was all sorts of stuff going on. So it was good fun. And the countryside was beautiful, and you're not that far away from Paynton and um, what's it called, Torquay, which are, you know, it's a really nice bit of coastline as well. The sand is so weird. It's like brick dust. It's that color, you know. It's just red sand all the way along, which was quite fun to play with. And yeah, we had a good time exploring the area. So I would recommend it definitely. Um, and then of course it was a rush back on Saturday to get to the families. We did plan on getting back sometime sort of early afternoon. Didn't get back until 6 because, you know, it was already a long drive, and any delay just adds an extra lot of time. But we had a lovely dinner with the family, which was really nice, and the kids got to play out in the garden. Like there was a big spread that my mum and gran sorted out, and we managed to get the wife's mum and nan to come over as well, which was great as well. So yeah, that was good. And then yesterday I finally got home, and then it's just like, okay, sorting out time, cleaning up time, all the chores that we put off because we, you know, Wednesday we went out for a family meal, and then we were like, you know what, sod going first thing in the morning on Thursday. Let's just drive all night long. So from there we went home, picked up a few bits that we already packed, and then just went, and I drove all night long down to Torquay so we could see the sunrise over the you know, the bay, which was beautiful. It was lovely. But we're absolute cream crackered, man. And then again today just sorting stuff out. Dave, your package is sent out, by the way. I'll send you the tracking code for it as well. But the base is, it looks ugly underneath, but on the outside it looks perfect. So once it's sprayed and got texture on it, you wouldn't even know it wasn't plastic. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy that orc because it looks so good. Glad you did it. Yeah, it was good fun. So yeah, now it's going to be another busy few days because my granddad's birthday tomorrow, and then it's my son's actual birthday on Wednesday, and then Friday I think going up to Birmingham for the night. So it's good fun. Looking forward to playing it. Yeah, I mean, you know, the detail is popping on it, right? So let's. Oh, and also because we missed Friday's show, today's going to be a double up. So hop over to the Discord if you haven't already, and pop on your stuff for Community Corner and for memes of the week, because we're going to do both in a few minutes. But I'll show you the. Not that one. No, don't need that. Let's bring up the right one. Because this orc looks really, really good. And of course, Dave, I know Dave will post pictures of it once he gets it. I just need to find the bloody link for it. Where are you? Where are you? Linky, linky poo. Oh, there we go. Magnum Orcus. That's what it's called. So. There you go. So that's like a rendering of what it looked like when it's painted up, but the actual print itself, I mean, look at that. And it actually came out like that as well. Which, by the way, I mean, definitely gotta like it because well, I'm not doing my details while you lot are watching. But yeah, like the face and everything look great. For one, you know what? I had to double check after the last time we had a printing mishap with the teeth. I had to double check the teeth because one of I was like, oh no, the top one didn't print out, but no, it was a cracked one. I was getting proper paranoid about everything printing out, but it printed out first try. It comes with a supported version, which worked perfectly, and I sliced it on Chitubox because you know what, for the Mars 4, I find that Chitubox slices a lot better because Lychee is great for supports. It's really good for planning supports, if not a bit more sort of complicated in the way it does it, but you get a better result for it. But what I do is, if I need to do supports, I'll go onto Lychee, I'll do the supports on there, and then I'll slice it on Chitubox because Lychee keeps trying to do anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing? Yeah, I think it's how you pronounce it. But the Mars 4 doesn't support that. And Chitubox, it just makes it work anyway. So, but yeah, what a beast of a print, and it's all in one. It's all in one piece. There's no like multiple pieces to it, right? So I could print 3 of these on my build plate. That's how big it is, by the way, because my printer is a 9K printer, right? So it's a 6x4. Yeah, it's a 6-inch by 4-inch build plate, so it is a big boy, and I could just about get 3 of those on it. So yeah, it came out so good. So props to this one for the sculpting. Definitely, they did a fantastic job. So yeah, also good, cool news, right? So you know how when they started doing Kill Team, they do like a little tester of a new faction that they would like to expand, and then sometime down the line they'll release that faction in full. Well, Vespids, let's go for the Tau. I think Vespids were like the coolest little thing that they added to the Tau auxiliaries, along with the crew, way back when. But you never saw anyone take them after the initial edition that they came out in, because I guess they just weren't worth it. I'm Mini Marvels. Hello, Caleb. Hope you're all well. And they were fun. They were fun little bug things, right? But now they look banging, bruv. They look banging. So yeah, I'm excited to see if they can expand the range with those. Be very interesting. Silva, how you doing? Hope you're well. Everyone popping in now all of a sudden. I like it. So you haven't missed much. Just chit chatting about what I've been up to the past week, seeing what you lot have been up to. And yeah, let us know. And also hop onto the Discord to show off your stuff on Community Corner. Because I'm gonna do a catch up of that because we missed last Friday. And it's memes of the week as well. So if you got any memes, pop them in the memes channel, and we'll get to those afterwards as well. But I'm just giving myself 5 minutes just to drink my tea and chill out. It's been non-stop, man. No, it's not too late whatsoever. You got plenty of time. By the way, look at all the greys coming through, eh? You have to sort of catch them in the light. Look at that. Yeah. Everyone says, oh, you're so young, you don't know what you're talking about. And then I take off my hat and they see the greys and they're like, oh, you're older than I thought. I'm like, yeah. The bags under the eyes don't say so. Like, look at this. You get that as soon as you hit 30. Bags under the eyes, bad back, sore knee, poor shoulder. Yeah, as soon as you hit 30, right? Now I'm almost midlife. You know, 36, terrible age. Spectre, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you so much. Show everyone your new book. Oh yes, I will. I'm very sorry to hear about that, Silver. That sucks because one of my uncles who was near and dear passed away a few years ago, very sudden, and yeah, it's a terrible ordeal to go through. So yeah, sorry to hear that. Caleb asks, what if the Warhammer meme was in a video and it was 20 minutes long, perhaps too long? Yeah, that's not a meme. That's video content. Like, if you want, you could put a link in one of the I think there's like a TV or video recommendation channel somewhere that hardly gets used these days. But if you got it, pop it down there or put it in the Warhammer Plus channel. I don't know. That there'll be one in there so you can share it and people can see it then. Start looking after yourself. Oh, what's that? It's a conglomerate of Warhammer memes, right? Well, I wouldn't be able to play it because then anyone who wants to rewatch on YouTube will have a massive gap in the restream, you know. So it's like whenever I play songs that I got to sing along to, I have to cut it out, otherwise I get demonetized on that video, which is a bit of a poo-poo thing. But with Twitch, you can get away with it. But yes, I did get something. So for the trouble of printing that lovely orc, look what Wolfenstone sent me, which is very kind, very generous of him. It's the Necrons book. Let's go. Now you're probably thinking, why not the Space Marine one? Well, Bill from Morlock 40k was very kind enough to give me his digital code because he said he wasn't using the app, so he didn't need that. So I'm able to use that on the app, and now I've got the book for the Necrons. Yeah, let's go, Necrons. Nobody laughed. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Jace's rating as well. What is going on tonight? Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow, what great. Thank you so much, Jace. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. By the way, since it is the affiliate anniversary, why not drop some bits or some free memberships? I'm joking. White Wolf, how you doing? Hope you're well. Stalk as well. Oh wow, all of you coming out the woodwork. I love it. Hey, what is going on with Twitch? Yeah, like I said, I didn't bloody know. It just so happened to coincide, you know. Just so happened. Bunker, I was only messing, but thank you. I appreciate it. You absolute stud, you. Oh. By the way, Bunker, I believe, has got a spare printer he wants to offload for a very, very good price. So I don't know if he's found a buyer for it. I was very, very tempted. Very, very tempted. But with the state of my current finances, I mean, you know, like remember I had that shock when I found out that the road tax direct debit had got cancelled, and they didn't let me know until 2 months after, and then I paid it like 6 months in full, which was an absolute rip. But they then eventually chased me for the 2 months, so I got that to sort out, which is lovely, isn't it? That's so nice of them to save it up just to kick me in the arse with, bastards. I've been busy lately, and so haven't seen anything new for Warhammer. What turmoil has been unleashed to the fandom for the last couple of weeks? I'd be tempted, but I need to buy a PCT. Ow, save for the PC, man. So the new Kill Team set, it's gonna have I can't remember what they're called, but you know, like the Imperial Guard with the jetpacks. It's gonna have them, and it's gonna have Vespids, which are a very neglected auxiliary choice for Tau. Back in the day when Kroot were also just like an addition to the army, but now they are a full force themselves. So we're wondering maybe the Vespids will also get their own jump scions. Basically, these are Aquilans. Okay, jump scions then. Look up to that new book smell. Oh, let me just next page. I'm gonna get all the smell from it. I'm going page by page. I love a new book smell. Like these books smell considerably different to regular books because, of course, it's laminated paging. Slightly plasticky. Nothing beats good old paper though. Right. Good old paper books. Oh yeah, I could just sniff a paper book all day. Look at this classic tome right here. Dwarf's Omnibus. Right, all bloody, how many pages does it have? Like an umpteen, and it's got extra short stories at the end as well. So it stops counting at 653, but then there's like this many more. There's like another 150 pages. Oh, that just smells glorious. Also, anyone else who loves to just, when you're reading, do you like to flick the pages with your fingertips? Like, or is that just me? Is this an autistic thing? Like, is it a sign that I have autism? Because Because Bill keeps saying that I definitely got ADHD and I've probably got autism. So maybe this is just the thing. I don't know. You thought towel players were a myth. That's a book, not a model. Right? There you go. These are all books, mate. I read. And by the way, like, there's books behind these books because I only got so much shelf space. So there's books behind the books, and this is only like a third of my books. The rest are in boxes because I ain't got room for them. Just checked. Spelled Aquilans. Ah, well, thank you very much, Mini Marbles. I flick the pages sometimes, but usually I just like the smell of books. Mate, the smell of books is glorious. Absolutely glorious. There's nothing better than the smell of pages in a book. Let me just see. Stream Manager. What's going on here? They keep bugging me about collaborating. Stop. Collaborate and listen. No. Oh, we got 20 people watching. Holy moly. It's telling me to celebrate my okay, fine. My affiliate anniversary. There we go. Hey! I just wanted to quickly check what's going on Twitch because I don't keep it up on my screen just to save some bandwidth, really. Your favorite non-edible scent? I like the way you say that. That is perfect. That's the perfect description because there's a couple other things I like. And one of them is definitely food. The other one is a non-food item, but it's definitely edible. Yeah. Right. Don't clip that. Right. So, shall we move on? No, I don't eat paper. Does start with a P there. Why am I digging myself a deeper hole? I have no idea. Yeah, Mucky Pup. Yeah, that's right. Lip balm? Who eats lip balm? That's just disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Right. So, shall we do it? I think so. Let's do it. Let's hop over to Community Corner. Catch up. There we go. Did it. Move over. So, here we go. This is Community Corner, where every week we get to see what you lot have been working on, whether it's works in progress, complete works of art, or hobby hoards and hobby ideas. Of course, we do this every Friday, but we're doing it today because why the heck not? Starting off is Waylander. He says, my second glowing one's feral ghoul, and this time the recipe is simplicity itself. Grey primer with white Cenithal, Vallejo Express colour, Imperial yellow all over, 2 coats of Citadel Tesseract glow for depth, and Bob's your mother's brother. That's the longest way to say Bob's your uncle, but okay. That looks really cool. I believe, you know, that actually looks like it glows. That's so cool. And of course the backdrop suits it perfectly. Ah! Look at the boils on its butt. Nurgle might be proud of you, but I'm ashamed. Why Nurgle? This is so cool. And the best picture to show it off is this one. Look how rancid that thing is. That's really cool. Thank you so much for sharing, dude. That's awesome. Next up, we got Wicker Man. Wicker Man. The Revenant from Moonstone. Ooh, looks ghastly. He just looks like he's in pain, but it's painted very well. Always nice with the bases as well. And again, I like the blends of those colours. It's very cool. That's a cool mini, right? And what else we got here? Oh, that's a nice fancy base, isn't it? Look at that. Which is a point. Who's been working on their KFC entry this month, which is basically a base. 25mm to 40mm is your limit. It could be any shape, but it could be any size between 25 and 40mm, and you can go as crazy as you like on it. And it is a great idea of what you can do. You see, look, there's the base there, and it's all built up and up and up. You know, it looks great. I'm sure you lot can compete. It is his KFC entry. Oh, I can't say any more then. But yeah, that should give you an idea of what you can get up to. So thanks for sharing, Wolfers. Because I just read your name. Wickerman Paints, thanks so much. Wolfenstone, next big orc finally together. Yeah. So this is another printing commission that Wolfenstone commissioned me to do. And it is a big orc, really big orc. And his claw is just ridiculous. It's almost as tall as the orc itself. But yeah, it looks great all together now. It just comes in 4 parts, just the legs, the torso with the head attached, the backpack. No, the backpack is attached to the torso actually. Yeah, the 2 arms, the legs and the torso, 4 parts. And yeah, it's great. Can I just put a plant on base? Why not? Why not? It's your entry. Oh, he came back to throw in another one. Cheeky. You wanted a base, so here's one. Okay, so there he is. Right, Boona Battle Axe from Lion's Tower to go on it. He's nearly done here. He's in fact on the base now and finished off. No picks yet. Ooh, okay. That's a cool dwarf. That is a really cool dwarf. That's gonna fit nicely on that base. Oh, I like the beer stone on the shield. That's a nice little detail. And yeah, no, it looks cool. It looks really good. So Lion's Tower is really cool. They do some fantastic sculpts. So if you want to check them out, we do have a link with them. And of course, every purchase not only supports an independent businessman with his own art that he creates by his own hand digitally, but it also helps support the channel too. So go for it. And then we got Rock God with his upgrade on track. Not quite done yet. How is it not done yet? You've been adding and adding to this for ages. How could you be adding more? What more could you possibly be adding to it? I want to know. But it looks great. It's fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Wickerman. Next up is Bunker. What's he working on? He's working on his Emperor Orc. Lovely. For the Emperor Orc. You don't do basing. Wow. What else have we got here? Oh, that looks fun. That looks very fun. Very cartoony looking as well. Are you gonna paint it with like a shell shaded effect? A cell shaded effect. I keep saying shell shaded. Cell shaded effect. It would suit it very well. I gave it straight back to you. Did I not? Then it's in the car. Whoopsies. When was the last time I lost it? All right. Sorry for the intermission. Oh, dude, that looks sick. So is that a merman then? That's a really cool print. Where did you get that one? Have marine orcs that go as well. Oh, you printed it for O'Malley. Ah, okay. Yeah, also, like, that's... Did you prime this then? Did you prime it all white? He made it for you. It's an upscale of a 32mm bait. Ah! Man. Oh, that's sick. It transitioned quite well, actually, judging by the size of the paint pots. Yeah, it upscaled quite well. So thanks for sharing, man. It's awesome. Jace painting his Mephiston. Ah, you giving the little blood drops a go, eh? With a little bit of fruit. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Nice bit of gold freehand going on in there. I like the light effect and a little bit of electricity there as well. Very cool, very cool. Cloak looks good too. It's coming along nicely, mate. Very nicely. Can't wait to see that one finished, dude. I did prime it. I had to use up a can and couldn't be bothered to put it back. Fair enough. Fish Boys 75mm. Nice. Mini Marvels. Been working on Mysterio. Oh, that is very nice. I like the little glow there going on. That's very cool. That green on the smoke is awesome. You got the swirly effect on the helmet as well, the fishbowl helmet. Good blends on the cloak as well. It's really nice. That must have been fun to paint. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. And that's it. We got to the end of that. Wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you everybody for adding your stuff. Again, I really want to get painting now. Seeing what you lot are working on, it's just like I want to get going now. So yeah, thank you everybody for sharing. Now, should we slide over to memes of the week? I think so. Let's go for it. Memes of the week, memes of the week, memes of the week. Ah, fuck. Oh, not that one, that one. There we are. Right, let's just make sure. There we are. So, memes of the week. We can see what you lot have been shitposting on the internet. Actually, I think I got one or two. Did I save? So I've got to add mine own, you know. As the host of the show, it's only right. So let's see. Bosh. There we go. I did have one. Do I have another one? I have another one. No. No, I don't. That's it. Okay. Still added one, so I'm happy about that. Right, so let's go. Let's start with the Warhammer memes, and then we'll slide over to the regular everyday memes. Start off with this one. Rihanna. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Me, I know just the place. And oh no, you know what? I actually showed this off last time. There's the actual report about the FBI investigating the wargaming community. Very cool. Here we go. You only talk about 40k. What do you want to talk about then? Talk to me about your feelings. I really love 40k. Yeah, that's a good one. Gaming related stuff. Yeah, cool. Remember, the most guaranteed way to kill your character is to buy and paint the perfect miniature for them. That stings all the time. Yeah, I have a feeling we did this one already. It's impossible. There's no way it could have. There we go. Corn, just anger. Nurgle, disgusting. Slanesh. Hiya. Zinch. Key cleanup. And then Gork and Mork. It's just 2 lemons. It shouldn't work, but it does. There we go. The DM. I wanted a team. Instead, I have you 3. Murder hobo rogue. Pervert bard. Druid who does unspeakable things to animals. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean... Can anyone say otherwise? Can anyone say that doesn't happen? What I really mean when I tell people I have a wild weekend planned. Just lick the brush, man. Just lick the brush. Okay. Oh, this is a classic, of course. When you go out with your wife and you walk past the hobby store, my wife, my lady, my queen. Fine, buy plastic then. Oh, you have a good night, mate. You rest up. Take care, man. And thank you again so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it, dude. You're so awesome. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you collect a few more, you'll start rivaling Fohammer. Alright, finishing projects, abandoning projects, starting a new project before finishing them, continuously coming up with new ideas without doing anything. I think this is where I'm at.
You're right there. What are you trying to log into here for?
Huh? Oop, that shouldn't be there. That's a double. Then it's gotta be... Get your hands off my humbug. That's not a euphemism, ladies and gentlemen. Huh. Why are you going into that one though?
Because it's linked to my partner's account.
Ah.
Never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, can I use your card?
What for?
You'll find out after you're live.
I'll find out
Can I
after.
just have the wallet?
Can you see this? Can I just have the what? Can you hear this? The absolute audacity. She's telling me after she spent the
Are you
money
on
what it's
live?
for.
You're on live and you took my bank card.
This is financial rape. You know that, right?
You took my... We're not fighting.
No, we're having a laugh and a joke actually. And why are you awake?
Don't
Get to
do
bed.
that online. Jesus, there's a paper sign.
Go to bed. I'll throw the wallet at you.
No, you won't.
No, I won't actually, because he's a little thieving tyke.
He is.
And he's got sticky fingers.
He's a Viking.
Hey. Less of the those kind of words, please. She doesn't know internet etiquette. All right. So, thank you. We're back now from that intermission. Next up, what we got here? Sticks. Oh no, it pops off. Bing, blump, 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 blump. Black hole. Yes. 100 fucking %. Doesn't matter which miniature hobby you do. There's this tiny little black hole that just fucking pops up everywhere. You're done, are you, Bunker? I bet you are. Mech Hub category cable management. Ooh, look at those cable ties. Oh, look how straight those are. The cab. Oh, yeah. Ones and zeros just blurting out in a binary can. I imagine they just make the noise that a dial-up does, you know? Alright, what's this? When your Space Marines reinforcements show up and they've got more horns and skulls than you expected. Ooh. Can't hear it over the music. Shocking. I'll do that again. Oh, motherfucker, we're fucked now, aren't we? Told you, Jake. Oh, my God. All right. I love it when grannies swear. It's just more fun, right? My war cost 61 billion lives. You gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, from one Imperium to another. The God Emperor, I am not a god. Oh no, hang on. Let's jack this up. I gotta hear this. That's just dumb. Let's move on from that one. When you only just started the boss fight and the boss one-shots a healer. Oh, that's painful, that one. I've been in too many games like that. Oh, alright, what's this? Oh, I'm just gonna keep the headset. Hang on.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit.
I'm doing my part.
That's kind of how I felt on last weekend. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh dear. Alright. Next one. This is the one I put. Got invited to a Necron party. Etiquette tips to help you avoid getting disintegrated. Compliment the host. You look gorgeous today. Your eyes are glowing. Oh, why, thank you. I just woke up like this. Don't talk about politics. What's the deal with Zarek and Imatek? Who's actually in charge around here? Make small talk. So, what do you do for a living? Ozok the Annihilator, destroyer of suns?
When is nighttime done?
It's called morning time. It's usually what happens after you spend some time sleeping. Like a long time sleeping.
Like an hour.
No, like when the sun comes up. Which will be in 9 hours. So go back to bed.
9 hours.
Yeah. Go to bed. Stop getting up.
Okay.
Thinks he's all sweet with a little innocent voice, but he's just. Where was I? He just spoiled the flow. Spoiled the flow. Thank you. Go sleep.
Tomorrow, can I bring the ball with me to the park?
Who said we're going to the park?
Can I go to the park?
If we got time. Got a lot to do tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
What do we got to do?
Go to bed. Jeez. Question after question after question after question after question after question after kids, you'd have with me. I might as well just abandon this. You lot have read it already, haven't you? I just thought it was fun. Because it says don't flirt with the guests, show interest, don't be racist. It was just fun. Never mind. Ruined my fun time. Bloody kids. Anyways, shall we move on? I think so. Right, let's move on to regular memes. Just gotta scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, they're amazing. Bundles of joy. Absolutely. Okay, so start here. So the tallest tree in Wales was damaged by lightning. Instead of cutting it down, a chainsaw artist decided to do this as a symbol of the tree's last attempt to reach the sky. There's definitely going to be some stoned people going through those woods, going absolutely apeshit. That's for sure. It looks cool, doesn't it? First of all, bitch, you don't even want to know what your man said in confessions last week, so take a seat. Motivational speaker. You can achieve anything you want. You have a lion in you. The lion in me. Yeah, well, lions sleep a lot, don't they? Bring me another Smurf. Oh my god. You, my memes, licking your eyeballs. What the? Not to flex, but I'm probably better at making bad decisions than you. Yeah, what kind of flex is that? Me going through life with absolutely no goals or plans in mind because I never even thought I'd live past a certain age. Grim indeed, mate. Alright, let's pause the music. Oh, no! What does this dude have to say? I mean, if that's a comment on whether or not I start the show on time, I mean, whatevs, man. It's my show. Whatevs, man. What on earth? There's still a whole chunk of beehive. I think maybe I missed the birds and the bees talk after all. I don't remember this part. That's the Hawks and Hornets discussion, the more advanced version that covers kinks. Okay. Random. Still, go for it, man. They said he is a border collie. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Just why? Why? Just why? Everything was fine with the Matrix until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here. They caused a woke explosion. Is this true? Yes, it is true. This man has no dick. How did Saruman get the message to Radagast to give to Gandalf to come to Orthanc? Shadowfax. Hey! I appreciate a good Lord of the Rings joke. When someone interrupts your hyperfocus while you're trying to catch up on everything you've fallen behind on over the last week. I mean, that's pretty much me right now. Right? That's how I was looking at my child right just a minute ago. It's like Bill can see in the future. Fuck. The gun store owner watching me buy the cheapest 12 gauge shotgun and a single buck shell. Oh, that's grim. Sorry, automation took away your mum's job. On gov duty, come suction machine. Oh my god. That is... Bruv. That is... that is fucked. Let's move on from that one. You start going to the gym and your friend asks, was anyone stronger than you?
Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too.
Fuck. I heard that if you show a little ass, you get more likes. I really hope this works. Ah, he's so cute. Eh? So cutie. Cutie patootie. Uh, I've decided to give a preview of my OnlyFans content. This was a tough decision. Pick in the comments. Please be nice and no judging. Wow. Nice selection there. I like the curves. You'll be a big movie star, baby. I see Oscars and Tonys in your future. Where do I sign? Okay, Oscar and Tony, you're up. Super Bomb Love 7? No, it should be in the not safe for work one. The exact moment my alarm always decides to go off at in the morning. Oh, isn't that terrible? Moving on. Isn't that Childish Gambino? Wrong song, man. But it works. That fit way too well. Way too well. Bravo to the one that mashed that together. Bravo. Thank you, Bill, for sharing it with us. When the music video doesn't match. So the complete opposite then. What was that? Why is he always showing his tummy tattoo? Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Biologists have translated the dolphin language, and they say it's filled with slur words for humans. Okay. Efforts to interpret the language skills of highly intelligent and sociable dolphins go back decades. Oh, isn't that nice? I wonder what they say, hey? That's okay. Something different. Subwoofers. Let's go. I always appreciate doggos. Look, is there in a little carry case for the big one? Oh my god, it's so cute. Sorry. I do love dogs. I really do. All dogs are good boys and girls. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Nice try, Mr. Meow Meow. Oh, it's Greg. 44, less than a mile away, active just now. Aquarius. I live in a cave. I do watercolors. I was engaged to Papa Moon, but I'm done with that shit. I got the funk. I can make you happy. I got all things that are good. I like to go to clubs where people wee on each other. I'm looking for a man to hold me in his strong arms. Ah, dear, just don't move. That's a grim comment right there. You know what? Again, another TV show I didn't really watch consistently. I've seen bits and pieces. I really should do a Mighty Boosh marathon. You ever dance so bad that you get criminally investigated? Australian breakdancer Ray Gunn is being accused of rigging her way to the 2024 Olympics. I mean, it was obvious, wasn't it? It was bloody obvious. And then it turns out they did. And it was so badly obvious how they rigged it that she got through. It was ridiculous. You know? It's fucked up. Yeah. So her husband was made the head of the Olympic Committee for breakdancing for Oceania, which is Australia, Thailand. No, not Thailand. Yeah, actually parts of Thailand, New Zealand. You know, all those islands around that area. Essentially, that's just south of the Asian continent, right? The Philippines, not Thailand. Thailand is part of Asia. Philippines is not. Gotcha. So the Australasian plate, yeah, basically. And then what they did was they didn't allow anyone to compete who was not, had Australian citizenship. And then even if you did, you had to supply like a whole list of documentation and identification. It was ridiculous. And so there only ended up being a couple of people competing, and they were all dog shit. And of course, she got put forward, and it's fucking terrible, isn't it? Absolutely terrible. Anyway, moving on from that trash. Vikings covered their roofs in grass so enemy aircraft bombers couldn't see them. True facts, man. True facts right there. Not another one. What on earth is going on here? Oh, we have to reload that just so we get the full effect there. I given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say to take this all away? I'm suffocating. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me. Sorry, I had to sing that bit out. You can't hear that and not sing the rest out. So, you know, let's move on. I said, don't look back in anger. Oh no. Another classic song. Sire, the kingdom is being invaded. Arrest this man for hate speech. That's terrible. White wing. What? White wing supremacist swan attacks foreign students. A swan nested at Warwick University has been accused of attacking students from ethnic minorities. Wow. I mean, maybe that's just the dominant demographic of people there, and that Swan just happens to attack everyone that walks past. I don't know. I don't know the full story there. Could be a racist Swan. Who knows? Big Kier watching you. Oh my god! Keep moving on from that. That's just fucking. Oh shit! That face you make when the far right don't show up for the pretend protest. 2-tier Kier. Fucking hell. That's Kier's face on Kim Jong Un's head. Fucking hell. I have to say though, right? I have to say it is convenient timing though that all this started kicking off after Labour got in, and Labour's leader, our new Prime Minister, happens to be, you know, a prosecutor as his trade, right? And was heavily involved in, you know, some really harsh sentencing the last time there were riots. So, I mean, it goes to say, doesn't it? there's correlations and there's consequences, coincidences, you know. What's this? I'm far right, 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 and so is my wife. Oh shit. Mass immigration finally brings peace to Northern Ireland. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with it. What's that? We saw your meme step outside. Oh my god. And last but not least, the same energy. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Who posted all of this? The 40 captain. Oh my god. You can get me cancelled now. Fucking hell. So, there you go. That was Memes of the Week. Of course, that was a far right cough. Oh my days. Let's move on, because oh my days, oh my days. Oh, it was the combination, right? It just snowballed, and it just, the one they ended with, fuck it up. Right, I'm closing. Listen out for the knock on the door. Oh man, the only time I would actually hope it was Bayless. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Alright. Smile, other world smiles at you. Yeah, I feel that, man. Okay. I'm gonna get myself a drink quick because I desperately need one. So I'll be right back, and I'll have your favorite game on while I do so. So, see you in a second. I am back. I am back, treating myself to a sparkly drink. It's a lager shandy in the kids mug because it's the only thing that was big enough. It comes with like a dome lid and a straw, but I wasn't going to drink it through a straw. I'm going to hold it by the ears though. Drinky from my sippy cup. You have a kill streak? He does have a kill streak. Alright, let's break the kill streak then. Shall we? Oh, that's no fair. He's got a pointy stick. How is that even fair? Boyd, we got to double team him. Let's DP him. Got an axe. Charizard with an axe. Let's go. Throw the axe. Throw the axe. Let's go. Charizard always wins. You know, because it's the coolest looking Pokemon, that's why. So they have to make it win every time. Right. So we've done a nice little catch up. Done memes of the week. We've done Warhammer memes. We've done community corner. I think it's time to get some hobby done, isn't it? Got an hour. Why not? First, let's have a look at this wonderful book that Wolfenstein sent to me. Very kindly. Little tiny fly. Very nice of him. Very generous. This was as payment for the print, which I wasn't going to charge this much anyway, but he was feeling very generous. But I mean, look at that! Look at that artwork. It's not artwork, but look at that scene, right? The photography on that. You gotta think, right? In order to get this to look as good and as clear as that must have took at least 100 pictures, like 100 photographs, or just gradually like focusing out from one point, you know, and then layering it all back up on editing software. It's great. It makes you appreciate those kind of photos much more. Oh, there's a story here. Nice. In search of immortality, to face the Necrons in battle is to stand against death incarnate. It is to know the terror of annihilation at the hands of beings who should be long rotted in their graves. The Necrons' enemies see implacable android revenants rise from their crypts or step from amidst flickering witchlights to destroy all before them. In return, the Necrons see only vermin, interlopers and savages that must be eradicated in order for their mighty dynasties of old to rise again. Oh, got a kill streak, nice. Once, 60 million years ago, the Necrons' armies might have achieved their galactic conquest with singular efficiency. Yet aeons of slumber and cold stasis have seen madness creep into the minds of the noble masters. As the stately dance of the stars themselves has scattered and ravaged their worlds, what arises now to reclaim the galaxy is an altogether more twisted species, scattered, factionless, and riven by an insanity that has transformed many of their number into walking nightmares. The Necrons of the 41st millennium are a dark reflection of their faded glories, yet they are no less deadly for all this. In monstrosity and madness, the Necrons are rendered more terrible than ever before. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. So you get a little bit of history on here. The War in Heaven, The Awakening, 1,000 Empires, The Relentless March, The Shadow Upon the Stars, The Pariah Nexus, The Irrationality of Faith, Illuminus Ceres, who's a crazy craze. And then, of course, the Pariah Nexus, which is a regional space that the Necrons have eliminated most threats from, and they've basically just like reduced the efficiency of psychers and stuff. Boy, Captain Bazooka! Thank you so much, dude. You absolute stunner. You sexy boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. May your ball stay well attached, and you stay well endowed for many years to come. Oh no. I'm just having a look through this book because it's so cute. It's so cute. Necrons are doing it for themselves. 60 million years sleep. Now they come back to kill you all. Lords of the Stars. Wow. The Pharaon's legions. I mean, look at this. It's so cool. Oh, there's another story in there. Necron dynasties. The Saracen dynasty. With the Silent King at its front. Then you got the Sultek dynasty. Legions of the Stormlord. You got the Mefrit dynasty, the Solar Executioners. Nefrek dynasty, Warriors of the Golden Stars. The Narlak dynasty, the Destined for Conquest. And Novok dynasty, Blood Splattered Butchers. Nice! Little bit of murder rage in there. Nice. We like that. There's more spreads. Very nice. Sorry about that. I don't feel comfortable repeating it either. I don't know what I was trying to say. Looky though. I like the fact that they're smashing so much Tau. Yeah, bye Tau. This would be nice to get at some point, you know? A nice centerpiece for Minute Cronge. And then you got your combat patrol, so this will tell you like what you can use in a combat patrol, and then like it'll tell you how to go on from there. So what you got inside, because you know they do the combat patrol boxes, right? So straight out the gate, it actually tells you about what's in the combat patrol, and then all the like painting it up, the rules for it as well, so how to use it. And then of course you got your stat sheets as well. That's pretty handy, isn't it? Canoptic Doomstalker. It's a pretty cool piece of kit, that. Forces of the Necrons. So now we've got the proper army rules, right? So this just goes crazy. So Awakened Dynasty. This is going to have special rules that you can choose. And then like these are command abilities that you can use your command points on, that you generate every turn. The Annihilation Legion, that's another one. Canoptic Court. The Obeisance Phalanx. Ooh, fancy words now. Hypocrite Legion. What is this? That's great. And then example armies. Look at that. I love that. So someone used the Lady Olinda Nighthaunt miniature and made it into a Catan shard, which is pretty cool. Just using like some extra bits and pieces. Pretty badass, that, actually. Pretty badass indeed. It's got like floating orbs of power coming along. And then that one's got like a nice bone coloured armor plates going on there with the red blades and stuff. And this one's all blues and greens. It's very nice. And then of course you got your data sheets for all of your units and characters. Goes on and on and on and on. Crusade rules as well. What's the Crusade? In this section you'll find additional rules for playing Crusade battles that are bespoke to Necron units. Okay, so I'm guessing this is narrative play then. Wow, there's so much going on in there. Battle traits, agendas, battle scars, crusade relics. Yeah, so it's a narrative play. So you build your army as you go along. Your characters earn traits and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Even name generator at the back. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate this. It's really cool. I haven't bought myself an army book in so long. Years. So, especially a 40k one. The last one I bought was actually for Age of Sigmar. So I really appreciate it, man. It's awesome. You are going right. Sorry, that book is now being pushed aside. You're going right there. There we go. I'm a happy chappy. Right, because normally if I receive payment in a currency, it would get dispersed in bills and, you know, living expenses and stuff like that. It's hard to use that on a bill. Sorry, appreciate that. The cup is hilarious. Yeah, just smile. I will, because it's full of shandy. You know what? It's deceptively large, right? Because in here, I put an entire bottle of Corona, and then and that was after I filled it about halfway with lemonade. So the Corona only came up to about there. You know, it fills up so much. There we go. Right, so let's get to it, shall we? You can do it. Let's get to it. You know what? We should see what they can be armed with, and if it's worth just giving them weak southern shandy. Nah, it's a 50-50 share, man. That's how you make proper shandy. 50-50, mate. 50-50. Yeah. No, oh man, I'm gonna smash your pussy. No, his pussy smashed me. Ah. 3/4 beer, 1/4. No, I like it because it stretches it, you know. So it's a longer drink. Then it's not about weakening it or anything like that. It's a drink that's gonna last me a while. So not today, right? So they get these little pistol things, and then oh, I didn't turn the camera on, did I? Let's do that again. There we go. So, didn't have a beer today. Oh, well done, mate. That's pretty cool, mate. That is pretty cool. Oh, they got weird weapons now. Oh, I don't know what. Because look, they got these really cool, like, boomsticks. I'm gonna call them. It's like a Gatling gun, a handheld Gatling gun. And then they got like these sword. They're chain swords. They got chain swords, people. I need to know what these do. What am I putting together? Caradron Skywardens. So these floaty fellas for the Caradron Overlords. 3 of them. I'm not going to magnetize, so I'm going to see what they do. Because in the magazine, it's only going to show you what that loadout that they showed you to build does, right? They're not going to show you the alternatives. And so, and of course, if I had the box, like if you bought a box of them, then it would tell you the weapon profiles, but you'd have to kind of try and figure out what was what, essentially. Let's put loadout. There we go. Question about Skywarden. Is there ever really a reason to take any of the special guns for Skywardens? Isn't the point of them to be melee? I have a bunch to build, and so far I have 3 with pikes, but I'm wondering why I shouldn't have all 9 with pikes. If I jump them out of the combat boat, they get fight first, and they get +1 to hit and +1 to wound in melee on the charge. Oh, okay. The boat can be upgraded to be really fast and make the 3d6 charge. A group of 9 seems easier to rally if I take advantage of the 4+ rally article. Huh. Someone says there's no point, just keep them as melee. Because the whole point is that they hold on to this, and then you just run them at people. Oh man, this is tough to read. Wardens with a grapple have a bit more mobility outside of the boat. All other specials I'd put on the riggers instead, as they're now cheaper. Huh. Okay, alright. I don't have engine riggers, so that's fine. Good pointy stick, yeah. Sharp sticks, yeah. Because they get like a little hand pistol thing as well. So that seems to be the best way to do it then. Let's have a look. More options. I don't want... Reject all. There we go. Bloody things. The code. I don't want to know about that. Amendments. Thinking above. Transport vessel. Command abilities. Commander. Come on. Do you have frigates, gun haulers, battalions, attacking, grand strategy, battle tactics, units? Okay, keep going, keep going. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Ironclads, frigates, other Thunderers, Endringers, Skywardens. Well, none of them in a frigate. Oh, I don't have a frigate. This is a gunboat. That's off to a bad start. Skypikes. This is the best way to do it. 3 attacks each with 2-inch range, so you can fight in 2 ranks easily, getting the whole unit in combat after piling in, needing 3+ to hit and wound, rend -1, and a solid 2 damage each. From a unit of 9, that's a total of 28 attacks Running Barak-Nar with Brock, and it goes up to 37 attacks on the turn and charges nearby. Well, there you go then. I think that just says, yeah, that's all I need to know. Build it how they says to build it. But they have got cool guns though. Alright then. Let's get choppy, shall we? We're gonna get a little choppy. So, what's everyone been watching? I have accidentally started The Rings of Power, which is the Amazon Lord of the Rings prequel, essentially, to The War of the Ring. You know, set before Sauron, you know, kicks off the rings and stuff, and before the last alliance of men and elves. And the only reason that started was because I was watching the new Batman series, Caped Crusader, which is actually not a bad show. Now, I don't see why they made the changes that they did to some characters, because it really doesn't add anything to the characters. But the stories are still good. It's still enjoyable, and I like that it is very much a noir series, you know, so it's Batman back as an investigator rather than a superhero fighting superpowered villains, you know, because I think a lot of Batman stories get lost in all of that. Ain't watch out since we got back. Oh, that's a shame. She keeping you busy then? What's those little I want to know if those little pistols are worth swapping out for these cool little chainsaw things. So I start, you know, Rings of Power just started when I got to the end of the Batman series. I didn't even realise. I thought it was an advert to start with, and it's not so bad. Like if you ignore the obvious sort of token swaps and just listen to the characters talking and you know, watch it for the story rather than, you know, wondering why certain characters are changed in a certain way. It's actually not a bad thing. I've got to episode 5 and so far it's been all right. The story's building nicely. Things are, you know, coming along. There's nods to characters that should exist around that time, and you know, it's building nicely. And as for Batman, yeah, I mean, changing the Penguin into a taller, robust lady with sons was a bit of a weird thing, a weird choice. And of course they, you know, it can't be a modern thing unless they swap the ginger out for something else. So Barbara and Commissioner Gordon, they are now black, which is fine. I don't see It doesn't affect the characters, to be honest. It doesn't change who they are, what they do, really. They still act and say the same things. Which, to be honest, I think it just makes you think, what's the point then? You know, because it doesn't add anything to the character at all. So, but you know, it's a change that they went with. I know there's a whole thing about representation, and that's fine, but it's lazy representation, you know. Proper representation comes with proper writing, where you have proper characters who have proper character development and story arcs, and they are, you know, their own thing. They are real creations in their own right. They're not just a copy and paste of something or someone else, but with like a skin change, you know. It's not like you're playing Fortnite and you're just swapping skins. If you change the ethnicity of a character, well, then you're gonna have to change the background of the character, where they grew up, how they grew up, the cultural differences, and all of these things affect a character's development, just like it affects a real person in real life. So it's one of those things where it's just the way it's done in TV shows, it's done lazily, and it does a disservice more to, you know, characters from ethnic backgrounds than it does, you know, it doesn't do anything to help the community it's supposed to try and help, you know. It doesn't. And you can ask anyone who actually pays attention, who are from these communities, who want proper representation, who want proper characters and everything, and they will say, give us new characters that don't suck, that are actually well written, have good story arcs. Stop race changing or gender swapping characters that already exist. There's no point, because everyone knows those characters, everyone knows their stories. Do something new, do something creative, right? Be more, you know, open to that, right? Because otherwise there's just no point. Then you're just being too obvious about your virtue seeking, without making the effort to actually make those changes, you know what I mean? It's like saying, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like promising to do something and you kind of make it look like you did it, but in reality you didn't. That's it. That is exactly it, you know. A man with one leg. Well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't really change the characters, how they act, so it just felt like a pointless change, really. They tweaked the Penguin character, so it was basically like a past middle-aged lady who was very flirtatious and had 2 ungrateful sons. Okay, fine. But you know what would have been good? Using one of the existing characters who are already women, who are already well written, who already have developed story arcs, you know. It's female penguin, yeah. Yeah, they turned the penguin, who was short, round, big nose, monocle, top hat, weaponized umbrellas, into possibly a 5'10" to 6 foot woman. Big build still, big nose, monocle and top hat, and weaponized umbrella, but had sons. And like to do show tunes and be flirtatious. That's my only real criticism of that, really. Just yeah. But yeah. The female penguin, that's real. Oh my god. Oswald Copperpot, yeah, it's Oswalder now. Yeah. That was part of the character's story arc, right? That's why he ended up being so fucked up, because he was deformed. He got heavily neglected. He fought his way up the crime ladder to get power and respect. Now you can't really say that for this character, you know. Anyway, so it just felt a bit. I felt a bit pointless. Profile. Here we go. Checking out the weapon profiles of these. It was a bit forced. Alright, so what do they have? They have sky pikes, which we're giving them. Vulcanizer pistols. Time charges. Aphomatic volley guns. That's not what we're giving them. Rapid fire rivet guns. That sounds fun. I think that's these ones here. Aphomatic saws. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Endrin rigger, heavy weapons, and big guns. Okay. Each model in the Skywarders unit is armed with a Vulcanizer pistol and Sky Pike. One in every 3 models can replace the Vulcanizer pistol and Sky Pike with an Aphomatic volley gun and gun butt. But we don't want to do that. So the Vulcanizer pistol is this. But I want to know what they do. What do they do? Fix it, choose real well. It's battle traits, no. Oh. What is this that I found? I found something I shouldn't have. I don't think that's supposed to be live. So I want to see what the Aphomatic saws do. Master Mouse, how's it going? Hope you're well. Hey, nice one. You should be able to add yourself to my guild. Or yeah, you should be able to apply anyway. It will be on the Tacticus page of the Discord. Oh, yeah, no, I've actually heard that building a Warlord Titan is the worst ever because it's real tough to work with the material and you're always going to be scared you're going to break it. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. What I can do, I can drop it, then you can apply, and then I can raise it again. Oh, just drop it by one. Oh, there's a new incursion event. Way! I'm well behind on everything. So I go here, I go there. Let me, not that, change that to 19, confirm. There we go. Now if you put a request through, oh, you think you're 18 at, okay, there we go, popped it down to 18. There we go. So yeah, I hope you got pictures of the Warlord Titan, by the way. You definitely got to share it. Let's put Informatic Saw. What does it do? I want to know. Copy. Delete. Paste. Right, who says this? I don't really see a reason to take Jackie out, so blah 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 blah. That's... Oh. I just want to know what it does. That doesn't help. War Scrolls. Ah, perfect. Save. Okay, so where were we? Skywardens. Yeah, there we go. So, Skywardens. They swoop from high to skewer their enemies upon long-hafted sky pikes or hover at short range to incinerate them with vulcanized pistols. So, yeah, the melee weapon is the sky pike, and then you have a vulcanizer pistol as well. There's nothing here about this thing. Skywardens units armed with the pistol and sky pike. 1 in every 3 can replace it with an Aphomatic polygun or gun butt. 1 in every 3 can replace the vulcanizer pistol and pike with one of the following weapon options: drill launcher and gun butt, grapnel launcher and gun butt, or skyhook and gun butt. There's no mention of the saws. What the hell? What's the point of having the saws then? Were they a thing and then they just got rid of the... I'm guessing it was a thing at some point and then they got rid of the option because it was pointless. That has to be it. Because there's no way whatsoever. I'm just quickly doing this. Requests, no requests yet. So I'm just gonna go with the pistols then. That's a shame because it kind of looked cool. You know what I mean? I spent all that time trying to find the profiles of it, and we just ended up not bothering to look at it. It's just dumb. So dumb. Oh, also, while we're at it, we might as well have a look at that beautiful, beautiful Titan. Ah, there we go. Skoob doop doop doop. Nope. Community corner. Maybe. Warlord progress. So, there's a foot. There's a Space Marine on the foot. Pesky Space Marine. That is a lot of dust. Wow, he's still taking it off the... Wow. That's madness. Cool. Look how long that weapon is. And it came in all these pieces as well. That's a headache. I would not put it on the shelf. I would not at all. Just in case it fell over. You know what I mean? It's crazy how big the guns are though. That's madness. Yeah, a lot of soaring, isn't it? A heck of a lot of soaring. That's why I don't bother getting one myself, you know. It's nothing to do with the finances. I just can't afford it. It's too much hassle. Right, let's get these. No, those are the rivet guns. These are the vulcanizer weapons. The vulcanizer pistols. So let's just clip the Delica bit first. And then we can clip away at the rest. Build a cardboard titan. What kind of budget do you think I run? Yeah, you better bloody make a custom cupboard for it. That thing is going to be huge and heavy. Did I mention it's going to be heavy? Super duper heavy. That's never going on a shelf, ever. Never, ever, ever. One thing that's cool about the show, the Rings of Power, is you find out how Mithril came to be. It's a nice little bit of information. Because of course, Mithril becomes a big important thing in the war against Sauron, but it also, because of the way it was made and because of where you get it from, it also leads up to some other events happening later on down the line that you can connect instantly without spoilers or anything, really. You know the line, the dwarves, they dug too deep and too greedily. Like, you can see that's going to be how that happened and why it happened. Because it was never fully explained why they dug so far, you know? Oh, you requested to join a thing. It does need its own kennel. That's right. 100%. Right. Requests. There we go, and then change it back up to 20. Gosh, there we go. Let's go. You are now in the guild. Congratulations. Prepare for the grind fest. That is to come. You know, I haven't done one of those sponsor streams in a long time. Kind of felt like once I did the initial ones, you know, the ones that I actually thought were worth doing, there was no point redoing them because like they come back with like a better offer for from. So say for example, they say they're going to give me X amount for doing a live stream showcasing it, and for every person that downloads it and reaches up to this level, but they've got to be a brand new player. Yeah, they can't have had played it in the last 12 months or ever in some cases. And then they'll come back to you after that one and they'll say, hey, look, we'll offer you this much, and it's an increase by a few quid. And it's enticing, but the problem is I ain't got thousands of people signing up or following me on Twitch all the time, so I haven't got loads of new people coming in who will take their time and energy to go through all of those steps and level up and all that stuff. Just a hardcore few who are die-hard fans of the channel, and I appreciate that. That really did help give the channel a little boost. When I did hit monetization, but it's just I still get offers. But they're, like I said, it's more work and less reward now, because everyone who could do it has already done it. They've already downloaded the games and played their part, or got the HelloFresh freebies and all that jazz. So yeah, it's one of those things where you just I want the real sponsorships, man. Where's Squarespace when you need them? Nice. Good, because we're going to need your help. NordVPN. Hey, Waylander. There you are. Hope you're well. We missed you, baby cakes. Baby cakes. You just don't know how I want you so. How's it going, man? Hope you're well. If you weren't lurking earlier, we already did Community Corner and Memes of the Week. It was a nice little catch up. Really good laugh. And now we're just chilling out as I put these Sky Wardens together. Chatting absolute nonsense. And also, Dave has finally joined the Tacticus Guild. Hooray! Yeah, the glow was awesome. Like it was actually remarkably better than the previous one, and the previous one was pretty darn good too. So, how's the job hunting going? Oh, terrible, man. Terrible. It's painful, man. I swear it used to be easier. But everything's so automated. I don't even think an actual person sees the applications. Like, it just, if it doesn't tick all the boxes, because you fill out all the details digitally, right? And they bring up all these conditions and requirements and preferences, and you'll have little green ticks next to, oh, you've got this and this that's required from this employer, but you don't have that or that. Can you add information that will qualify you for this and that? And it's like, great, cool, whatever. Bill, thank you so much. You absolute stud. I appreciate you. Should have the Umbrella Academy game arriving tomorrow. Ooh. You gonna do a review on that? Or a little live play along, maybe. Yeah, thank you so much for the bits, dude. I really do appreciate it. Void had resubbed his 12-month resub, and Bunker even dropped 50 bits as well, which was very kind. And I was just showing off the Necron Codex that Dave sent me as a form of payment for his print, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I hate that Void. It's absolutely dog turd. It really is, because it means that a lot of potential just gets swept. You know, like it just goes under the radar, and then like there'll be people who would be good for the job, don't quite have the specific criteria, but would be able to develop those skills in that job using existing skills from other jobs. But because of the way the programs work, it just it's rubbish. That'd be nice to see, mate. Marco, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to the show. That's probably it. Good. What you been up to? If you're sending in an electronic CV, stuff it with the keywords from the job ad in white text. That's actually a good shout. Partially waiting for the new Blood Angels release on Saturday. Boo! No, I'm joking. They look alright, don't they? They don't look too bad at all. I think some people were upset that the Sanguinary Guard don't have fancy wings on them, but I honestly think they looked a bit too cluttered with those wings previously, and I think the design is a lot nice. It's a nice clean up, you know, unlike the Inquisitor Courtiers, who was overly cleaned up and now just looks like dog turd. You only have 10 incessors. Well, there you go. I mean, it's a good time to start. There's plenty of options about. So, yeah, I think you're in the best stage of the hobby, right? Where you're just you're picking something that you like the look of. You're not really fishing for something that's going to be like super competitive or anything like that. You just look at it and think that looks cool, and that's the best way to do a hobby. Rule of cool, man. That's what it's all about. So welcome into the hobby. Oh, the Vespids, so good, so good. I think they're great. You know, it's nice that the Tau auxiliaries are getting focused again, because they only had one incarnation, didn't they? And like people sometimes took them in like in that edition that they came along in, when the Tau were first released, but then like no one bothered after that. You never saw it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And then like, yeah, you just never saw anyone with Vespids. So it's nice to see that they're getting some focus. It might mean that 6 months down the line, it might actually get, you know, a bit more of a bulk, like the Kroot. Maybe not as much as the Kroot, but maybe a couple of units. Because they are auxiliaries after all. But yeah, they look great. Like the Mark 5 jump packs, they had that you could leave the wings off. Use them instead of buying Resin Forge War versions. Not anymore though. Yeah. Elysian Drop Troopers. Well, you never know, they might come along. But they've sort of been like rebranding the Imperial Guard over time anyway, haven't they? So I don't know if you'll see any Elysian anything really. I think it'll just be given a new name, just like these were. You know what? The pairings of these weapons worked out okay. I was lucky, because I didn't even dry fit them. You corrected yourself with Mark 4 jump packs. I would have not known anyway, mate. You're gonna get a lot of paints, are you, Marco? How many paints? That's, you know, like with this hobby, there is a bit of a buy-in, but it's pretty much what you'd expect from any hobby, like video games. You know, like if you're gonna buy a console, what are they, 300 quid now, maybe more, depending on how much memory you want on them, and then games on top. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, you need a box of minis, some glue, some tools, and some paint. But once you got that paint, as long as you make sure you close it properly, use a palette so you can, and don't use too much, you know, you thin it out a little bit, you can make paint last a long time, so that spreads out over time, you know. And then you just need to top up this paint here or there, or add an extra color here or there. But yeah, once you got stuff, I mean, arguably you get more playtime and hobby time out of a box of minis and some paints than you do out of a game, for sure. Waylander says, I think the trimming of guard to just Cadians is a mistake. your variety was objectively better. Maybe. You never know, they might bring it along, but you also got to think they have so much going on, they have so many ranges, they have so many factions. They can't possibly come round to them in one edition because of the silly 3-year cycle that they have, which really should be pushed to 6 years, I think. Plastics were never good, original metal ones were loads better. That's... I wouldn't say that was an objective truth, I'd say that's very subjective. Yeah, Waylander's Wandering is great at painting tutorials if you want to get stuff painted quick and easy. So check them out. You would like to mate a guard army from a Necromunda gang. I'm sure there are plenty that are mated in. Katachans. Yeah, come on, man. Those beefed up arms. Are you crazy? They were super sexy. Super sexy. Right, let's do some bombs. These are timed mines that these Sky Wardens can release. I don't know what they do, but I think they do something. $14 novels and still no big box of Tanith. Yeah, but they did Gaunt's Ghosts, didn't they? So, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day. The later Katachan command squad was better, but they never update the troopers to go along with them. Weird. Yeah. Well, it's about profitability, isn't it? How many people are buying Katachans? Though they did do a special character, didn't they? And I'm pretty sure that will lead to a refresh, because they've done that before. They did that with the Sisters of Battle. They did a little tester with a special character that went down a treat. So they did another one that wasn't box art, or book art rather. That went down a treat, and then they were like, okay, let's finalize this new range, and then they brought out a refreshed range for the Sisters of Battle. So they've done the same with the Katachan. Who knows if they will refresh the range. But it's got to be, they have to be different, you know. They can't just be guardsmen with no sleeves. They have to actually have a different mechanic in their playbook. I think that's going to be the difficult thing. So after so many new factions being added, so many existing factions being expanded and built upon, eventually you're going to run out of new mechanics to incorporate into the game without substantially upsetting whatever balance you do have. And are people going to buy a Catachan if they are just Cadians with no sleeves? Rules wise, you know? Six minis a range does not make. It's true. Play Starship Troopers for the Cadian Surge. No one was buying Catachans after the plastics were released. Bill, you've got some Severine Rain embossed model from her first book that no one had ever read or cared about. They do, man. Traps and all sorts of stuff. Death World rules, hit and run tactics, etc. Both looking at 3D sculpts to print instead. Half decent ones. Well, if you could find the files and you fancy throwing a few quid my way, so I could print you out some Catachans, some Catachan proxies, I should say. Alright, this is a fiddly place to have where the sprue meets the model. Oh my days. Look at this. Go on, focus. Focus me. Focus on me. Right, so this is the top of the mines, right? And right in between those spikes is the sprue gate. I think that's what it's called. Where the point where the sprue meets where you want, you know, the solution to land in the mold to create the miniature. And it's just, it's such a pain. I'm scared I'm gonna end up chopping off one of those spikes. If there's something my 25 years of being in this hobby has taught me, it's how to just take your time. Don't rush. And don't distract yourself too much by talking absolute nonsense. Just distract yourself a little bit, enough to keep everyone interested in what you're doing. Do you have a table of mechanics where Catachans have ABC and TANF, have BDE, Elysians have ACE, for instance? Maybe. But does it make sense? Multi-part squad of 10 on Colts. 17 quid for the oh my days. Though to be fair, you probably would print out a whole ton of them, so 17 quid for that, and then, you know, a few quid to print them out. Yeah, that's if you were doing it yourself. So you pay that £17, you're the file for life, you know. Forge sculptors are doing their own models as fast to print.
Oh. That sounds cool. I'm not one for name dropping though, so I assume you probably like got a real zinger about his most well-known sculpts in Forge World. Oh, he designed the Devilfish. He designed the Warlord Titan. I don't know. If you want to drill down on that, both Mordians and Krieg have fanatic, but Mordians also have disciplined. Okay. No, I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun. I'm just saying, you know, it's a business decision, isn't it? I'm sure they've done their market research and they scoured all the groups on Facebook and Reddit, and Twitter and Instagram and all that, and they've seen what people are saying about it. Space Marines do sell really well. Oh, they made changes to his work after he left. Probably to lower the cost of the sculpts. Or maybe even to update them. But I don't think I've seen many updates in Forge World kits, to be honest. Okay. Okay, wait, I get the point. There can be flavour and variety amongst the different flavours of Imperial Guard, right? I get it. Alright. Just take the bear's advice, okay? Right, they got these little flight stands. I'm not going to bother putting them on, because that would be ridiculous. But how cool are these little dudes? Hey! Oh, I'm going to stab you with my pointy stick. I'm a dwarf and a pointer hole. Pointy hole. Pointer hole. And then that's the gunship as well, with the dude with the rudder wheel there, and the other dude is down there operating the cannon. Hey, it's pretty cool. And then of course we've got this chap here as well. And then I think there is one more dude to do. Oop. And it's Engine Master. That dude is loaded with guns and all sorts of cool stuff. So, there we go. Exciting times indeed. Yeah, it's so funky. So funky. Yeah, another big shout out to Bunker for supplying me with them. And another shout out to Wolfenstone for the wonderful. Could I say? Oh, what? I mean, I was gonna wind down, but fuck. Yay! Thank you so much. Wow. Well, yeah, because the you know, like my studio, my hobby corner, hence the show's name, the hobby corner, is in the bedroom, and the wife will probably want to go bed soon. I think we could go for another 10 minutes. How was your show? Hope you're well. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the hobby corner. My name's Kev. This is my little hobby corner. Corner hobby. Welcome in. We just been building some of these. We did a little catch up because I missed a couple of shows because I was away. And we showed off what people did in our community corner. We showed off some memes because every Monday it's memes of the week. And then, yeah, I finished building the Sky Wardens, which is so cool because they're good fun. Could always raid out. Yeah, I will. Oh, definitely. I always raid out. You built and primed some Spearhead Overlords. Nice. Welcome in, Jem'Hadar. I hope I said that name right. But yeah, I mean, Vex, how you doing? Hope you're well. All the raid notifications coming in is crazy. T-Mac, I hope you're well. Welcome in as well. Ah, I said it right. That's good. So, yeah, let me know what you lot have been working on. I've got one more thing to build, actually. It's an Engine Master. Ah, no, noisy. Don't worry, it was left like that. It's a sub it's a sub assembly. But yeah, might as well get clipping then, innit? So yeah, we build stuff. We sometimes paint stuff. We talk a lot of nonsense. Have a laugh, and yeah, we like to get everyone involved in the community as much as possible as well. So yeah, we love to find out what you lot are working on. We've got a Discord which is free to join as well if you wish to. You can share all your stuff on there as well. What were you working on, J7? Was it the Eldar? Are you still working on Eldar? Or have you finally moved on from them? number 1. Ah, Sister Depa. You know what? I half painted a bunch and then I kind of just left them to the side. And that's really bad of me because I really got to sell them. I can't sell them half painted, can I? But, you know. They're white. The camera will never do them justice. But you know, it's it's these flagellants and the Repentia that I need to finish, and this big boy here, and then I can base them all and set them on. But I just stopped. I got burned out on it for some reason. That was months ago. It's probably a good thing I didn't try and become a commission painter. Well, I did for 5 minutes, and then like my work ethic just failed me miserably. So, you know, it's one of those things, you gotta really hammer at it, haven't you? So, hats off to those who do commission painting, because, you know, you're real troopers out there. So that's number 4. Got a 5 and 6 here. I'm just building by numbers here. I'm not even gonna bother with the build instructions. I probably should though. I killed the hobby for you. Wait, you did commissions? Wolfenstein. I didn't know. 6. Right, where's number 7? And then 8 is that thing. Where's 9 is that weird thing there. It's a lot of weird things. Maybe I should just look at a picture. Maybe. Said maybe. I don't really want to know how this model goes, so I just want to glue. The customer is usually wrong. Well, I mean, I've been fortunate. When I've had commissions, you know, like I've discussed it heavily, everything that they wanted, you know, we've got an agreement, that's exactly how it's going to be. If they want any changes done to it, that will cost extra. As long as it's not correcting any mistakes, you know, if it's like they have a change of heart and they just want something changed about it, they want it looking different, okay, that's no problem. It's just going to cost you a little extra because I'm going to put more time into it. I'm going to have to repaint some of it, which is fair. But I've never really had to do that. But my commissions are usually, they're largely free printing at the moment. So you know, if someone wants some bits and pieces 3D printed, but they don't have the means to, then I just, as long as you know, if the file needs buying, they can purchase it, and then like send it to me on Google Drive or something like that, or they can give me the money to buy the file, and then I'll just charge for the time to print it, sort out any files that supports on the file if it needs it, and then cure and wash the thing and prep it, so there's like no cleanup needed on the other side. And if the customer wishes, I'll even prime the thing. So isn't that nice? All we've got to do is just DM for requests as well. Years back in my 20s, a big guard commission burned me out for a good 8-9 years. Damn, that would, wouldn't it? Especially because that was like way before speed paints. That's a lot of shading and layering and highlighting. That's, oh god. Oh, a little fly. Bugger off. Sorry for blowing the mic. There's a little fly just buzzing around. It's not even buzzing, it's just floating about. Well, thank you for the endorsement, Wolfenstein. Right, let's see how this all goes together. That will obviously go like that. Oh, don't worry about it, man. I know you're a busy chap. Oh, that looks so cool. $50 guard, 6 sentinels, a few random tanks. HQ squad. Oh my days, that's painful. That is a big commission. I hope you got paid well for it. Or did they try and scam you? Thanks, Void. Right, this has obviously got to go there. Such a weird detail to put separate. There it is. Found you. Can't run away from me. Now, these wingy things. Does it go like that? No. Does it go like that? No. It's gonna go like that. Okay. Right. It's definitely that way round because the propeller goes at the back. Still through worth it though. Still not worth it. Ah, okay. Well, at least you got paid fair for it. But yeah, guard commission just sounds horrifying. I mean, if it's just tanks, like, you know, you could just airbrush a lot of it. And then, you know, just pick out some metallic details. Done, right? Is you know, if you've got stencils, that helps massively. But if it's all troops, that's just ooh.
Oh, you have a good night. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'll get you next time, mate. Just when you're about to log off, I'll get you next time. Yeah, you have a good night, man. Thank you so much. Right, so what am I gonna do here? Base brush, base dry brush details. Nah, cause you gotta do like the, you know, like the camo style. Hmm. You know what? I might actually have to look at the picture. I'm not looking at the instructions, so it doesn't count. What is that dude up to? Right, let's cut out the bits for the body. And then figure out the rest after that. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So what you're saying, basically, is that you're just whining. You got paid fair. It was an easy scheme. And you're just crying about it. Which is fine. That's your right. You can cry about it if you want. Well, I mean, the thing with commission painting is that you're supposed to get to a point where you can, like, you know how to paint certain schemes efficiently and, you know, like, quickly. But yeah, I don't think you'll ever make minimum wage doing that. There's sort of a sliding scale, isn't there, where you do mass painting for cheap, or you do a few things and then charge an absolute bomb for it. But I don't think you'll ever really make like minimum wage unless you're just super quick at painting the stuff and really good. Which can happen. I don't see why it couldn't happen. That's why I'm always curious as to how studios work, because you got these like Siege Studios, for example. How do they make enough money to run that business and to employ so many artists? You know, they take a long time to 3D sculpt, not 3D sculpt, to sculpt, you know, customize miniatures and stuff like that. Obviously take a long time to paint those armies. They must charge quite a considerable amount. And I think maybe the amounts that we think are fair might not actually be the real fair amount, you know what I mean? Like, it's not what we should actually be charging. But the problem is,
there's going to be a certain expectation of the quality of the job if you were to charge the same amount as those businesses, you know. Plus, I don't know if a single person works on, like, for example, like a 2,000 point army, or if it would be 2 or 3 people doing it to get it done quicker, and maybe that's their way of speeding up the process and getting more orders through. 50 tiny faces with chin straps that needed pupils. That's over 100 eyes. Freehanding the custom army badge on every single thing at least once. So these are, yeah, that sounds fun. Siege would have several commissions on the go spread out amongst their painters. Well, that's what I was thinking. Oh, we've got another bot. Let's go. Well, I mean, what they probably would do, they wouldn't like divide the work squad by squad, or, you know, this person has this half and this person has that half. They'd probably do it like a conveyor belt. So they would, like, for example, get this person to do all the base colors in, yeah, and then once that's done, the next person will do the layering and the edge highlight. Because what Siege do for consistency, and they say this, they do Games Workshop box art style, because then that's the standard that they know that they can achieve consistently throughout. If they were going to do non-metallic metal, or if they were going to do like proper volumetric highlights and stuff like that, it would be very inconsistent, because different painters would achieve that in different ways. And of course they would have, like, you know, like a paint recipe and all that sort of things. So I'm sure that there's a way of doing it consistently amongst the team. But you need quite a you know, a well functioning team, you know. Right, I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking we need to raid out, because it is getting absolutely late, and the dog needs to be let out for a pee break before I go to sleep. So what we're going to do is say, ooh, that can disappear for now. Master Mouse still bouncing around there. That's so funny. Right, so for those on YouTube, we're going to say goodbye to you first, because of course we're on Restream, so we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Please do hit that like and subscribe buttons, and leave a little comment below on what you think about the new Vespid redo. I mean, I think they're pretty cool. Let us know what you think, and would you like to see an expanded range of them, like what they did with the crew, or maybe a more controlled, just like a couple of things to add to your tail units. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next one.